wonder how...
Who knows? I remember the Roland's army falling apart.
Immediately afterwards, Highland also lost their general and retreated. I'd say it was a draw.
You were there too?
I like to watch.
I see.
So my actions directly affected the course of battle.
It's like what Lila said before.
Would Alicia and Lucas be alright?
Lucas would probably be okay. But as for Alicia, we'll just have to trust Highland.
I guess so.
In any case,
That's right.
Come to think...
Yeah.
Alicia has her own dreams to pursue.
So what? Does that make me a replacement?
What? No.
Don't worry about it. But don't expect me to fit into that princess role.
We know that.
Glad you understand, but that's a little rude of you. Don't...
Today, yes, you like the
So,
yeah, if that and
next-
this real.
I can't believe I'm on a journey with real-life Seraphim.
We're gonna be counting on you.
Gah! Pleasantries are fine and all, but disembodied voices give me the total willies!
I can't believe I'm on a journey with a real-life scaredy cat. So is this what grown-ups are really like?
Yeah, sounds like something a...
Pleasure to work with you too, Dezel. Man, I sure am feeling the tension. Just like a real adventure.
Adventures in social psychology, maybe.
If they were smart, they'd run.
Well done.
I showed them.
A city? Have we reached Roland's already?
Yep, this is Lastenbell.
It's renowned the world over as a city where artisans and traders congregate.
That's the one. You know more about the world than I thought. Hey, what did I say about no voices in my head?
Apologies.
Let's get started.
This isn't over!
Prepare yourself! Game luminescence!
Line up and wait. Those who don't comply shall be punished.
You gotta be kidding. I don't have time for this.
An inspection?
It's the army. What do you think? There's gonna be a real war going on real soon. Odds are they'll be detaining you, I bet.
Huh? Why me?
You back there, pipe down!
Sorry!
You've heard the rumors about the shepherd, right?
Yeah, in Highland, I think.
Right, but the latest word is he's made his way to Roland's.
Huh, no kidding. Crazy.
Does the Roland's Empire think unfavorably of the shepherd?
You bet they do. The knights have seen what he can do in battle and are all up in arms, and the church has branded him a heretic. As if that wasn't enough, there's talk of mysterious happenings going on in town.
Next!
Oh, looks like I'm up. On that note, watch your back out there.
I thought we'd be fine, but now I'm not so sure.
I think it's best that you hide who you are. But the idea of making someone like you tell a lie is like...
It's like trying to convince your best hen to lay hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Guess we better get ready to make a run for it.
We have a pass and everything. Just chill. I got this. Just no creepy head voices for the time being. Got it?
So long as you don't cause any trouble.
Okay.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Next!
I am Sergei Strelka, captain of the Platinum Knights, defenders of the glory of the Roland's Empire. In cooperating to ensure the Empire's peace, you prove your gratitude as much as your loyalty.
Is he always like this, or are his boxers just chafing him?
Here you go, our Merchant Guild pass. We've come to Lastenbell on business, specifically the collection of a bill.
The sparrow feathers, are you? Quite impressive.
We've got a strict deadline, no time to waste. The place of business is the liquor establishment on the main road.
Ah, yes, Boris's Canteen. That place certainly gets an awful lot of business.
And we deeply appreciate being a part of it. Is there anything else?
No. My gratitude for cooperating with our inspection.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Next, you there. Quite some garb you're wearing. Are you this young woman's guard?
Oh, a girl doesn't dare travel.
Then why does he carry an ornamental sword?
He knew that Soray's sword was ornamental? He's seeing right through us.
He's less of an idiot than he looks.
Wait, there are people watching. Well, you know,
I'm asking your guard here.
Crap.
Repeat after me.
Please?
Rose,
Even my wife didn't know the cruelty. So I wear an ornamental sword at my side. Laugh at the weak will of us. Sorry.
You're...
Oh!
Sow the seeds of love. Live and be next.
I don't know how that works, but I think we...
more like...
A win's a win.
Turns out it's handy to have an invisible woman on your side, isn't it?
I suppose. I'm sorry.
So it's all right if we communicate directly inside?
No. It's creepy.
Obscene? I'm not obscene.
Come on, let it...
Alright then. I assume that we're on our way to Pendrago now?
Well,
But Mikleo, this town looks all kinds of exciting.
well, it does.
We really ought to poke around at least a little. Did I nail it?
Guilty as charged.
Sounds fun. I'm game.
Bunch of children.
That's why we get along so well. And someday we all will.
You mean Seraphim and humans?
but goodness, we usually reserve such sensitive matters for later hours.
My apologies, Your Grace. I merely wish to offer my gratitude for the services.
It is appreciated, but you must understand, Cardinal Fortin and the other high clergy have very strict requirements for us.
I am aware, Your Grace. Be assured that my organization will be most generous in our contributions.
It looks like that is the town sanctuary.
Shall we?
Got a request. Church of Rollins.
Roger.
This must be the sanctuary. Not a very old building, but still, remarkable architecture.
Hello? Is there anybody home?
If they are, they better have a voice and a body.
No one's here.
Ghosts?
I mean, no guardian seraph. No surprise, given that priest we saw earlier.
They're all like that. Everywhere you go these days.
Well, what should we do? Look for a seraph who can bless it?
Huh. I wouldn't know where to start.
You know, it isn't necessary to get completely hung up on restoring the blessing.
You sure? It should be fine. There isn't all that much malevolence around here. And besides, it's not like you can go and save the world all by yourself.
Absolutely. The most important thing right now is that you broaden your perceptions and hone your powers.
So that we can stand up to the Lord of Calamity, right?
You'll have a hell of a time with that if you can't even tell when you're being followed.
Who are you talking to? The stained glass? Didn't you have urgent business at the restaurant on the main street? What was the name again?
Yes, right! Boris's Canteen!
There's no restaurant by that name.
He's alone. Let's take him down and get out of here. Can he see us?
Nope. He's just that good. Have fun with your human friend, Sarai.
Huh? Seriously?
This is a human problem after all.
Come. I shall apologize for deceiving you. And then... you're going to tell me who you really are!
Strike! Fear the storm! Fear the storm! It won't end it! What was that?
An art handed down with pride in my country. Tornado Drive!
Focus! Cut through!
Tornado Drive!
Slice the way! Break circle! No
Dragon's War! Tornado Drive!
Quick down it!
Tornado Drive! Sword Ray!
Beast Thunder! It's time!
Sword Ray!
Strike! How's this?
You held back. You'll regret it later.
I'll be fine. I appreciate you looking out for me.
Even your comeback is weak.
Are you speaking with Seraphim? So during the inspection, you really were?
I must apologize for lying to you, Sergei.
It is I who owe you an apology, gentle shepherd.
Huh?
Only in the clashing of blades may one gauge a man's strength. Might I ask your name?
Saray.
Shepherd Saray, I beseech you to lend me your power. For the sake of Rollins.
But we've heard that the Roland's Empire is on edge because of the Shepherd.
It's true. The Knights treat him as a dangerous wild card with a level of power comparable to Cardinal Fortin. And the Church views the Shepherd as a threat to the Cardinal, and therefore a heretic.
The Cardinal is the number 2 figure in the Church, first in line to succeed the Pope.
On paper, she's an aide to the young Emperor, but in reality, she holds the reins.
Verily, and she is said to be capable of causing the same miracles that the Shepherd can.
The same as the Shepherd?
What is the meaning of this? Since when have the Knights been so brazen as to let themselves into the sanctuary unannounced? Don't tell me you have come here intending to stain the ears of our faithful with foul lies about Cardinal Fortin.
Father, I would never!
Spare me your noxious dissembling! Get out of here at once!
Come to the park. We'll finish our discussion there.
Is that a monolith?
Get out of town! What do you mean they're selling elixir?
It's true. Word around town is that the nobles in Highland and Rollins can't get enough of the stuff.
But how are they getting access to it? I thought the church controlled the entire supply.
Well, they say they've got the church's blessing, no pun intended. And apparently the damn stuff actually works. Longer life, fresher breath, everything.
Well, don't that beat all?
What beats all is the price of that junk. You gotta be one rich chump, let me tell you.
Yeah, I should have guessed as much.
The Church is selling elixir now? Something sounds off about that.
Sorry about earlier. I didn't want you to have to see that. Things weren't quite as bad between the Knights and the Church when the Pope was still around.
The Pope?
Pope Macetra was a kind-hearted philanthropist, whom the former Emperor greatly trusted. Even the Knights would have gladly carried out any order he might give.
Wait, what do you mean was?
He went missing about a year ago. As if prepared for the confusion, Cardinal Fortin took the stage, and soon she had seized all political power.
So, you think the Cardinal had something to do with the Pope's disappearance?
Is there proof?
None. I had the combined powers of the entire Knight Squad on the case, but no clues turned up. But any knight who snooped around the Cardinal went missing. 18 of them in all.
Subtle.
I don't want to admit it, but in order to stand against the Cardinal, we need power that exceeds natural capabilities. Shepherd Saray, I know it is wrong of me to ask, but can you help seek out the true nature of the Cardinal?
The Cardinal resides at the church in Pendrago, right? I thought commoners weren't allowed inside.
It's true. I'll try to pull some strings on my end to get you permission to enter.
All right. We'll meet with the Cardinal.
Oh, frabjous day! I shall— Milady, please forgive me for dragging your husband into—
Huh?
Let us reconvene at Pendrago. Once you've arrived, come to the Knight's Tower.
He seriously thinks you two are married?
What a weirdo.
But he's so pure.
A pure idiot.
I can tell this is gonna be trouble.
But at least it's getting us inside the Shrine Church.
Right. While we're at it, we can probably tell the higher-ups in Rollins our side of the story. Though something tells me those higher-ups are going to be the real problem.
Seems like the Guardian Seraph became a Hellion.
But why would it just up and leave like that? A murder case, huh? It's very disturbing, even in Rollins.
So, how's it looking for the new hideout?
We're still looking into it. Mallory, the Patinal Forest, seems like it'd be an ideal place, though.
Perfect timing! We wanted to ask you about something, boss.
I figured you'd need me to come along.
It's not about the hideout. It's about our job as the Sparrow Feathers.
We can't decide on which product to purchase. Mabo buns or curry buns? Which do you like?
Mabo curry buns!
Isn't that just your personal preference?
Nope, it's a rational decision I'm making as the boss of the Sparrow Feathers. This is just what the world needs, the sheer deliciousness that only this combination can bring!
Sounds kinda subjective to me.
Fine, we'll go with that.
You guys do all kinds of stuff.
That about sums up what we do. And we don't do jobs just for money.
I see.
That's why we make our actual living as merchants.
Well, mostly Agil does.
I'm the one who gives the okay on bringing out new products.
All right. We'll be going back now.
Boss, try and drop by the Forest of Mallory if you can.
Will do.
So, do you...
Yeah, I'm not so... Remember.
What the?
I don't have to.
But even so, I want to believe she...
In more ways.
Yeah. What's so far?
I was...
Very...
Creepalicious!
Guess...
It just takes time.
This town's just... Yeah. And a...
If you take... I'm with...
Me too. Oh. Nickleo, look! It's just like what was in the Celestial Records! It's the Leaning Tower. I didn't know that it would be this big.
We mustn't hold back!
Yeah! Ready?
It's an ancient bird, Hellion, with scales like a dragon's.
This one's gonna be tough. Let's go! Dance, Embers! It's time!
Flames encrypted! Pyrogenic ring! Shield That was pretty good, Shorty.
Being big is for losers. Big losers.
Let's do this! Whoa! That thing it's riding on looks way fun! Fun? That's a Hellion, you know.
It shoots stuff out from its artillery, so be careful.
Lord of water! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue flurry!
Double demon!
Blue flurry!
Go, my children! What's next?
Here's the sky!
Here I come! Make it a flame! Django in front! Don't celebrate
Blue
just
flurry!
yet. Lightning tiger!
Ready?
Lightning surge!
How's
You're
this?
Ready?
Ready? It won't end here! It won't end here! Hit! It won't end here! I won't move! It won't end here! I can't lose! You were quite strong.
Well, this doesn't look good.
We're in a foul place.
This feeling. We've been in places like this before.
It's a crucible of malevolence. They make Hellions fight to make them nastier.
Venomization, a diabolical practice. It appears this ruin was built to do just that.
Who would make such a thing?
I don't know, but there are several places such as this on the Glenwood continent. I had thought they had all been sealed up, but...
Looks like they're back in business.
This has to be held off. No question about it. We'll stop this! Something's blocking our way.
It must be to keep outsiders from entering. It's most likely that only certain people are allowed inside.
So, it's me alone, huh?
A solo fight. If it were me, I could ask for nothing better.
Focus, guys! Ha! Yeah! Fear the storm! Ha! Be gone! No escape! It's over! Fear the storm! It's time! It's time! Slice through air! I can't lose! This isn't over! It won't end here! Runic circle! No escape! It's over! Evil be gone! I can't lose! Be gone! Strike! It's time! It won't end here! I won't lose! I'll give my all! It's time! Yeah! I won't lose! This isn't over! I won't lose! This isn't over! No escape! It's over! Ha! Be gone! No escape! It's over! Beast Thunder! It won't end here! I can't lose! This is... Raging winds! Focus! Beast thunder! I'll give my all! I won't forget! I'll give my all! It won't end here! This isn't over! What a formidable opponent! All right. It's settled down a bit.
Nice.
All purified? Somehow.
I'm so sorry for making you go
Yeah, we had it real rough too. Lila's been—
Saray won't lose, Saray will win. Saray won't lose.
She left paper scraps all over. I had Meebo clean it up, though.
Of course, I believed in you, but it was just so...
Sorry for making you worry.
No, it's fine. My fortune tell...
Stand strong!
So big. Do you think we can defeat them?
You can't beat them if you half-ass it. If you're scared, just run away.
They are indeed strong, but we can win if we try. It'd be better to dodge their attacks than defend. Think you can do it?
This isn't over! Can't lose! You won't end here! You won't end! That did it! Ready? Go! Echo Shock, cover my side! Rising Sand! Rising Sand! Echo Shock, take this! Be gone! Rising Sand! Dry out! Rose on that! Rising Sand! Echo Shock, take this! Rising Sand! Dry out! Break away! Crystal Cigar! River and Crack! Earthshaker! Break away! River and Crack! Earthshaker! Dry out! Take this! Break through! Purify the Earth! Enemy shield! Purify the Earth! Just one shot! Gigaton Smash! Be gone! Dry out! Rising Sand! Dry out! Rising Sand!
Burning shot! Vermilion
Rising Sands! Rising Sands!
You're pretty much screwed.
Edna, be careful!
I'm in a tight spot. This doesn't look good.
Offer your protection! What can I do?
Release my
Who's
You know, you're pretty mature, Rose.
Coming from you, I'm not sure how to take that.
That was a difficult battle. Let's restore our vitality.
Great, it's raining. This sucks.
Not for me. It's nice and dry inside Saray.
That is whole new levels of creepy. Damn it! Why can't I be a dumb dry ghost too?
I don't think any dogs have...
There's the reason why.
Is that Dezel? Looks like the dogs are flocking to him.
What? You want something?
No, I'm just a little surprised. You're okay with dogs?
Of course I am. Dogs are silent partners. You haven't given them enough of a chance to know better.
But dogs do bark.
They only bark because they can sense your anxiety and aren't sure where it's coming from.
In other words, it's because you're afraid of them in the first place.
Well, I'd argue that they bark.
It's so hot again.
It truly is. I think I'm gonna get sunburned. Edna, do you use your umbrella for protection from the sun?
As you can see.
Do Seraphim get sunburned too? I guess it makes sense since Edna has really fair skin.
Edna's umbrella can be used to avoid the sunlight as well as rain. It can even be used to push back the Hellions.
Oh, wow! So it's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone.
Not quite. It's also her signature item, so it's more like killing 4 birds with 1 stone.
If that's true.
And it's also something she can change depending on her mood, so that's actually 6.
I'm like Cinderella with an umbrella.
I must say, that.
Not to mention a lot.
Is everyone ready?
When peacocks threaten their foes, they recover health.
Jeez, what a pain.
You gotta give them physical ailments. Figure out why.
I will smite evil! Hang on, everyone! Get on! Yeah! Right! Slice through air! This isn't over!
We won't lose to you!
It's an orc farmer. This Hellion used to be.
I can guess, and I'd rather not know anyways. Thanks.
Try this out! Hang on, everyone! Hang on, everyone! Well done! No escape! Not yet!
You act on instinct way too much.
Oh? Did your instinct?
Even out of the rain, it's still so cold.
I'll say.
Damn.
They've gone from scary to annoying. Still, to think Seraphim sneeze just like we do.
Whoa. This place is huge!
Yes, Pendrago is the largest city on the Glenwood continent.
Where can we find an inn?
I recommend the one directly in front of the plaza.
You sure know your way around.
Well, you know, I used to come here a lot.
Sergei!
He's one of the Cardinal's subordinates. I tried to apprehend him, but... well, you saw what he was like.
His movements were incredible.
You could tell, right? It was a Hellion.
The Cardinal's underling is a Hellion? Then...
Forgive me, sir. He's escaped into the Shrine Church.
It looks like it's true.
I believe he was likely a messenger of...
I'm cold. You can blather on inside.
Tell us the details after we find shelter from the rain, if you please. Our friends are feeling a bit chilly, and even a seraph can catch a cold.
Friends?
Not that you could tell, since you can't see them.
Forgive me. I should have been mindful of the Seraphim's presence. Let us head for the Knight's Tower. Your wife sure is considerate.
Yep. He still thinks they're married.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Saray has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've prepared lodgings for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Aren't you the least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please rest for now.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you. Sergei sure seems like a good guy.
He is. Though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the Knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues.
Phew! Now that was a meal.
Hey, learn some manners.
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
Drago stew, 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier? Aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tale said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them two sides of the same coin.
In fact, if the Cardinal's power is somehow linked to a Hellion, things start to make sense.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
Hey, Dazzle!
I wonder if someone ordered an assassination.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
What's wrong? Why are you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later. It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Messedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope?
Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time he went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the Scattered Bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepherd. Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
It isn't like we walk around all stabby-stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Do you now? Well, that's good.
I'm starting to understand too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
Was the Pope the type of person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
Well, that was easier than we thought.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd.
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Musif! Oh, and Eumacia!
Hyanawa and Amanok!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motellus!
That's right! Motellus is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Motellus?
The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Motellus would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the Five Lords after all.
You must be Soray. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
It's more magnificent than I'd even imagined.
The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
This inscription concerns the trial of the Shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers
be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
Just possibly. It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from Pope to Pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Saray!
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain, just like when we fought Heldalf.
Going home already, Shepherd?
Huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Roland's.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Roland's is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepherd, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Roland's.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. Abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the...
My body!
That you reject my vision!
Saray! Let's go!
We're leaving.
What? They broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet!
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
Got a dash. You go on ahead.
Okay!
The Pope fled of his own volition?
I'm sorry I couldn't get more details. We were sort of running for our lives.
No, that is more than enough. I'm just relieved that you weren't captured.
Thanks for saving us back there.
It's the least I could do.
Seraph Mikleo, my humble admiration for your bravery.
It's nothing, really.
It is nothing. All you did was blind her temporarily.
We have to do something about her domain.
Those powers might help. Let's get the Pope to decipher that inscription.
That'll be tough if we don't know where he is. The Knights have been hunting him for a year now with no success.
Yeah, but they were assuming the whole time that the Cardinal was behind the disappearance. Guess what? I think I know where Popadope might be.
You do?
The village of Gadadin, on the southern part of the continent. We won't know for sure until we check it out, of course.
How did you get that information?
Well, let's just call it an industry secret. You know how it is.
Of course. I should have expected no less from the wife of the shepherd. Let us send a...
Hold on a minute. The Cardinal already expects that our side will be searching for the Pope.
A highly visible squadron of knights would essentially be a bright pink arrow pointed straight at him.
However,
we can operate covertly in small numbers. Let us handle Gadadin.
But that's far too much to ask.
Chill, Captain, we got this. What is it they say? Pope springs eternal?
Abandon Pope! All ye who, don't go to Gadadin.
Okay, settle down.
My thanks, gentle shepherd.
Actually, as for what you can do in return, do you suppose we could get a pass to Rollins? I might be mistaken for an ally of the Highland Army otherwise.
I have seen for myself the quality of your character. I shall prepare it immediately.
Thank you. That's a load off my mind.
There is something I would like to impart to you as well. Would you please step outside for a moment? Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another? That is the Lion's Howl, an art passed down through our band of knights. I and my younger brother Boris are the only ones alive who know it. But now I pass it to you as well. Wilt thou accept?
Yes.
Well, you're a fast learner. I must apologize if this feeble art is all an oaf like me may offer you.
Don't say that. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Captain Sergei.
You and I stand as equals. You may call me Sergei.
Then you may call me Saray.
Saray, I am loath to believe the Pope just abandoned his post on us. But I also sense that there may be another side to this unfortunate story.
I understand. We'll find the Pope and come back with the truth.
Godspeed.
Rose, was it the scattered bones who found the information on the Pope?
Maybe. Seeing where the church's money was going gave us a little hint.
That's what I thought. You guys sure don't operate in the same way that the Knights do.
Of course not. An Assassin's Guild can't function without proper intel.
Assassins. Right.
Here is your pass, Saray.
Thank you. Our travel should be much easier now.
I wish it were so. But we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gadadin, has been blocked by rock slides.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Rose! My punchline!
What's the plan?
You'll have to go through Cambria Caverns, south of the Meadow of Triumph.
An underground passage, huh? No problem.
That's your thing, isn't it?
You bet it is.
A Hellion! Is it one of the Cardinal's guards?
Saray, we have to trick the guard into thinking we're not here somehow.
Would it kill you to use that head of yours? Sheesh.
You don't learn, do you?
You really doubt my abilities that much?
We made it!
Think we lost the Cardinal with that?
I sure hope so.
It's around here, right? The caverns or whatever, I mean.
Cambria Caverns. He said they were south of the Meadow of Triumph.
Ready, everyone?
Like the boar, this Hellion does a headlong rush attack.
At you, Brutor?
Prepare yourself! Chain luminescence! We won't lose to you!
Do you really think we can get through this way?
Don't worry.
You sound pretty confident. Is it just a hunch?
No. I can feel the wind.
I'm ready.
What? Wishy-washy, wimpish listen.
Quit it with the wordplay and just fight already.
It can call for help, so we should defeat it first.
Dragon Bang! How's this? Earthborn! Rising! Focus your efforts! Rising! I'm counting on you all!
Very well.
Surging landscape! That's the way! Try this on! Back off! It won't end here! It won't end here!
There's a certain beauty.
Ready, Nickleo? Water! Yeah! Ready? Boogie on! It's over! Blitz circle! Ready? No escape! Well done! Focus on defense! Sweet dreams!
Truth is within!
Smite the malevolent! Be gone! Shatterfang! It's over! I will smite evil! Lion's Howl! It won't end here! This isn't over!
On the undead!
Tower of Blood! The ruins!
Saray, I'm ready.
Armored centipedes take a low stance when they go for an attack.
Meaning we should attack when it takes that low position.
Ready? Prepare yourself! Chain luminescence! Don't let up!
Tiger Blade! Blitz circle! Hear the storm! Come on, everyone!
Some more!
Try this!
Dazzle sure is good at everything.
That's
Lion's Howl! Slice the web! Sonic Flurry! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Not yet! Turn to bullet! Ready? Howling Blade! I'm all Spike Evil! Ready? Sonic Rock! Prepare yourself! I won't hold back! No! Crystal Ride! Ready? No escape! It's over!
Multiple currents like a Tiger Blade!
Ready?
This is nothing.
mustn't hold back!
Burning red, freezing blue!
Kids retreat and emit sonic waves.
3 strikes and you're out! Quick, strong back!
Let's kick it up! Ready? Not yet! Sweet! You're not kidding! Be gone! Looks like we win!
Don't get careless out there.
Big circle!
End of the line.
Slice through air! Not yet!
Hang on, everyone!
Let me tell your fortune.
Enemy spotted, Lila!
Ready? Let's keep it up! Hear this one, everyone! I can't lose! Hit! I won't lose! I can't lose!
I can't believe there's...
What's that?
Whoa! What the hell?
That's a big shrimp.
A fossil, one hoped.
Holy crap!
I want to catch it and fry it.
It looks terrifying.
There are fossilized hellions?
It's not outside the realm.
It's not outside the realm of sashimi.
So...
The left?
We can't...
No matter. A shrimp's head and tail are equally delicious.
I can't even make sense of it.
Shrimp. Starts with S.
Hey! Isn't that the Earth in Historia? So I guess that means that general guy was exiled? From the army? From his country?
Maybe he lost a war? Just a thought.
Once there'd been huge crowds cheering for him. And now...
It makes me wonder, there was no one at all he could turn to?
That's par for the course for humans.
Quite surprising. A shepherd in an age like this.
I think you've surprised us!
My name is Saray, and you are?
I am Syndra, Shepherd Saray. Are you the Seraph of Lastenbell? I once was, yes.
Can we ask you to give your blessing again? There's no seraph enshrined at the sanctuary in Lastenbell, and strange things are happening.
That's of no relation to blessings.
How can you be sure?
Because I have used the bells in the belfry as my vessel.
I see. So the sanctuary in Lastenbell is nothing more than a figurehead.
In any case, it is no longer my concern. I no longer have the capacity to understand humans. Please, leave me be. May we ask you what happened? I'm sorry.
We can't force her to talk.
But something's up. We should do some research.
You're right. Let's go ask people in Lastenbell. They may know something.
Okay, here goes!
It's a 9-headed serpent. This will be tough.
So it has 9 heads? Where? Take a gander at the bottom. Ew! Its legs are like snakes!
I'll give my all! Earthborn! Hear the storm! Lucan, this time! Lord of Water! Blistering Bang!
Ignite flame!
I won't lose this time!
Retreat for now! Release my... Rose! Burning now!
Fire! Rose, get back! Ray of fire! Go for it! Burning echo! Rose!
Embarrassing.
It wasn't strong enough.
Go on! Strike!
It can't end. Here. I won't lose this time!
Look good.
Oh,
Embarrassing.
Rose, get back!
What happened?
There! Rose! Focus on to Rose, get back!
Protection! Rose, you idiot.
Nope! 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 Let's just get out alive!
Oh my, just what? We wouldn't. This.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Wow. Indeed.
By a little
Dazzle?
Don't
So-
die for me, buddy.
Owned by.
Oh, don't.
My. I am.
The rares.
Even.
Enemy spotted!
Yeah!
I need assistance.
Lightning strike!
Oh, holy water!
Doesn't look good!
Well, be gone!
Snacks are done.
I think we're close to the exit. Probably.
Did you feel it too?
The wind? I think I kind of...
Hell yeah! We're home free! Praise the sun! It looks like I spoke too soon. A Hellion!
Griff? What is it doing in a place like this?
Is it bird or beast?
Yeah, the last thing we need is a bunch of flocking griffins.
Rose, a nice young lady really shouldn't...
Come on! I didn't mean it like that!
Choose your birds more carefully.
I won't lose! Point of water! This one's going down! Now's my chance! First! Break on through! Move fast! Don't push yourself out! Arrow Squall! Here's the skies! Arrow Squall! Here's the skies! Arrow Squall! Blue Flurry! This isn't over! Big circle! Raging winds! Get lost! Nope! Water! Center bend! Strike! Board of water! Here's the skies! Arrow Squall! Bring it down! Maelstrom!
What a formidable opponent!
You are not ready to command the wind yet.
I hate the wind. Huh?
Edna!
You alright?
I just slipped is all.
Boy, we can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can we?
Lady Meebo is talking.
Serene, I'm ready.
Trolls! Even their weapons are just huge!
But that makes them slow to move. Don't get caught by those claws.
Heimdall, swing at you.
Rising Sand! Just one shot! Come on, everyone! Raging Giant! Echo Shot! Light the way! Crystal Flame!
Snap out of it.
Crystal Flame away!
Like
Light the way!
Take him out.
Crystal Tower! Come to my side! Rock solid!
You're there, aren't you?
Ready, Nick Leo?
Leech or leech. It's dangerous to fight them in close combat.
So what's the difference between the leech and leecher?
Prepare yourself! Jade Luminescence!
Raging winds! Try this on! That's the way! Hear the storm! Dragon Bang!
Focus! This is my path!
Fury, come forth! I can't lose! It's time! I'll give my all! Making demon! Try this!
Well done, everyone.
There should be a vista point nearby.
Let's get this over with.
Wonderful!
Let's get him! It's over! Who's rough away? Drag you down! Blue flurry! This one's tough. Don't flag on the fish. Azure assault! Pierce the skies! Arrow squall! Not yet! Sweet dreams! Bubble arrow!
Vermilion Crescent, burn away!
Blue flurry! This one's tough. Don't flag on the fish. Going through! Blue flurry! Pierce the skies! Arrow squall! Burst!
Please fire!
This isn't over! You won't end here! You won't end here! Rising sand! Light the way! This will light the way! Crystal tower! Fluid surge! It's time! Attack, Southeast! Luca and Ghost! Here goes! Fearless charge! Fire protect! Dragon Blitz! Strike! Dragon Blitz! Fear my wish! You feel it? Rain destruction! Deep swarm! Tail fast! Fire protection! Attack, Falbeast! Get on! No use defense! Ready? Fluid surge! No! Crimson X! Calamity full force! Burning out the primordial light! Ancient Nova! Breakthrough! Burning charge! Release my rhapsody! Burn away! I won't lose! It's time! Yeah! This isn't over! We're here! I won't lose! It's time! This isn't over! This isn't over! Ready? How's this? Be gone!
Prepare yourself! Chain luminescence!
Try this on! It's time! I won't lose!
Let's do it! Your embrace.
Yeah!
Your embrace.
Too close! Hear the storm!
Rolling this time.
Forward surge! Back off! I will slide eagle! Howling blade! Full tempest! This isn't over! I won't end here! This isn't over! This isn't over! It's time! Too close!
Sleeping dragon!
Get on! No escape! It's over! It's time! It's time! Crimson X! It's time! This isn't over!
Rolling this time.
I can't lose! Can't lose! You won't end here!
And stay down. Terrifying!
Lion Tunnel!
Once you deal with that.
You won't end here!
So,
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Outsiders!
Hey, didn't they say in school not to use that word?
Oh, oops. Hello.
Hello there.
Is this new-looking building your school?
That's right. The village chief built it.
For the future of the village.
A school?
It's a bit plain compared to the rest of the town, don't you think?
Are you kidding? We didn't have anything like this in my village.
We always did want one, though.
I'm Slenge, the chief of this village. What brings you two all the way out to our tiny corner of the continent?
Oh, well, we're looking for...
We're here for work, researching what people eat out on the frontier. Stuff like that.
Your efforts are very much appreciated. Thankfully, our village has been spared the ravages of famine.
In fact, it's even more bountiful than in years past.
And we have the chief to thank for it. If there's anything we can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
You say that like you own the place.
Seems like a nice village.
Sort of reminds me of Alicia.
Saray.
I know. We'll split up and try and find some clues about the Pope. Gadadin sure seems like a happy village.
Indeed, everyone here is so positive and active.
They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel the blessing of the Seraphim.
True. The Guardian Seraph is missing. It seems that this place used to be rather barren. But it looks like the current chief was able to overcome these issues.
I can tell the people here respect him a whole lot.
I imagine they do. This would normally be such a desolate environment.
Yeah, not just anyone could pull that one off.
Rose? Is something the matter?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I'll tell you more once I've had time to investigate.
What's wrong, Edna?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Meebo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it looks like there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village. And it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
You don't mean from the Temperance of Avarost? If that's true, then this is an incredible find! Wait. Hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind. What's wrong? You look troubled.
It's strange. This village seems rather prosperous.
And that's a problem?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for farming or hunting.
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would be the first to fall victim to famine.
There must be some explanation for all this. Dezel, have you found any clues about the Pope yet?
No.
Well, if you do come across anything, let me know.
One thing bothers me. The Chief. There was something out of place in his personal effects.
His glasses! Lenses are a precious rarity. They're usually only available to those of nobility or holy orders.
And Slenge only showed up here recently. There's dots there if you want to connect them.
You mean to say the Chief is...
I'm just saying the possibility is there. Don't quote me on it.
I'll look further into it. Thank you.
Don't.
Huh?
All I'm saying is there's no need to thank me.
All right. There's a ruin!
Wait!
You think they came here to apprehend the Chief?
They better not. Without our chief, Gadadin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
Malevolence!
Let's go.
There was malevolence coming from the Chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah.
destroyed entrance, huh?
Well, that looks hopeless.
Oh, does it now?
Edna, you could use your powers.
Give it a try.
I certainly might. If you were to ask like so. Lady Edna, please do something about these rocks.
This is no time to be joking around.
Micleo can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can he?
Oh, are you still hung up on that?
Come on, spit it out. Lady Edna, I beg you to move these rocks which I, the pitiful Meebo, cannot.
Hey, that's longer.
Well, I charge interest.
Edna, I think that's enough teasing for now.
We need you to do something about these rocks, Edna. Please help us.
I didn't mean you.
Maybe not. But I'm as guilty as anyone here of taking you and your powers for granted. Even though I've seen malevolence born from that very mentality. Gratitude is vital in all actions, whether you're worshipping the Seraphim or simply journeying with friends.
Seriously, it's fine. I'll give you my ability, the giant strength.
FYI, Saray doesn't get jokes.
Nice. I'll try breaking down these rocks that the meek and pitiful Meebo couldn't.
Not you too!
He really doesn't get jokes.
What mighty power!
Oh.
What is this place? Some sort of warehouse?
You got that right. For the stuff that's quickly becoming all the rage amongst the nobility these days.
Elixir?
It's fake. But my body feels oddly warm.
That's because it's packed with energy drink garbage. Did I mention this stuff is highly addictive?
Make one sale and we'll race back for more. Pretty devious.
So, is this stuff being sold officially under the authority of the church?
The certificate carries the authentic stamp of the Church of Rollins, but it looks like the sales profits are all going to this village.
So that's what you meant about tracking the flow of money.
If there's someone in Gadadin who can create an official certificate...
It has to be the missing Pope!
That explains the village's mystery funds.
And the malevolence from the chief.
So they're either conspirators or
the chief is the Pope.
You! What are you doing in here?
That has to be... Could it really be?
The chief?
How's this? I got you! Try this out! It's over!
Dezel sure is good at everything.
That's because he can read the...
It's not the chief?
So you are here to capture the chief! I knew it! I'll die before I allow that!
Enough! What is the meaning of this?
Are you... Pope Macedra?
I see you've done your homework.
What would drive you to do such a thing?
I would ask the same. I never desired the title of Pope. So then, why must I continue to perform its functions? I originally joined the Holy Order in order to give a small blessing, a glimmer of hope, to my family and those around me. But that is all.
But there are so many who cherish you. Sergei and the rest of the knights, and...
I know that! That's why I worked so hard. I did all I could. I toiled for years and years, with no self-regard, for the sake of everyone. And then... I took a look around me, and there was no trace of my family left behind. They had scorned me as a man with no regard for his household. What was it all for? What fruits had I to show for my endless labors?
Were you involved with the war against Highland?
I abandoned everything. The war, my country, even my people. At that point, I was beyond all caring. I fled into the forest to meet my death, but these folks rescued me. The good and gentle people of Gadodin asked nothing of me, content merely to treat me as if I were one of their own family.
And so naturally he wanted to give something back to the village.
Even if it meant dealing fake elixir.
I care for neither the Empire nor the Church. Call me a coward if you like, but now I live for the sake of my family, the villagers.
Your family?
I can sympathize with him for sure, but nevertheless, we need to bring him back.
We can't get the spiritual powers without deciphering the inscription. And the Cardinal is too much to handle for the Knights alone.
But, on the other hand, without the protection and leadership of the Chief, what will become of Gadadin?
The same could be said for Pendrago. You see the problem?
It was him running away that caused this mess. Why should he get a free pass?
There's gotta be a way around this. Maybe he could crack the code for us and head right back here?
But you know what the Knights in the Church are like right now.
You think they just let him walk away?
Chief!
Are you okay?
There's no cause for alarm. My need here is finished.
Everyone, please calm yourselves. Worry not, we are safe. The man standing before you is the real Shepherd. Shepherd, there's something I dearly hope you will understand. The villagers bear none of the blame here. This was all my doing.
I just wanted to know the truth. That's all. So I'm leaving, as of now. Is that okay?
I'm not sure. But what I do know is that you seem to trust this fellow. And that's enough for me.
Rose.
Some things in the world come down to more than just black and white.
I am sure Sergei and the Knights will understand as well.
But the real issue is, how are we going to get through the Cardinal's domain?
Yeah, that. I wonder if we can crack it.
The inscription's code?
What, ourselves?
It's not that crazy, is it? It's a man-made puzzle after all. Might even be fun.
That may be, but we better at least ask this guy for a hint or two.
Shepherd, if you don't mind, please follow me.
What is this?
The Shepherd is granted 4 powers: earth, water, fire, and wind. They are the blade that shall cleave the Lord of Calamity. Scattered across this land are the shrines of trials. They too are of earth, water, fire, and wind. Tests they are of power and spirit. The power is brought forth in the spirit, and the spirit captures the power. With balance may malevolence be purified. With imbalance does the body smolder and burn. Test thyself, Shepherd, and brandish thy might. Rise to the challenge, and stake thy will on the outcome.
The sacred inscription!
He had it memorized?
Not bad, even if it's still gibberish.
What he means is,
We can obtain 4 different powers in 4 different places, and for each one you have to pass a trial, I think.
What he said.
Got it. So we just have to find those places.
Yeah, or don't tell me this is one of them.
Indeed it is, Shepard. This is Igraine, the Shrine of the Trial of Fire.
May we enter? Funny time to start asking permission, I guess.
The Shrine of the Trial is rife with danger. I cannot guarantee your survival. Will you still go?
Of course! Hidden powers in a secret shrine? I'm there!
Then go forth, young Shepard, and face your trial. This place exists for you.
This ruin looks awfully old, doesn't it, Mikleo?
Sure does. This qualifies as a major discovery.
Oh man, I can feel my whole body burning up with excitement!
Pretty sure that's just the heat.
Don't get careless!
Are you ready?
Orb weavers are among stronger spider helmets.
Be careful of its merciless consecutive attacks.
Come forth! Beast of water! Slice through air! Blink circle! Aqua serpent! Center bang! Get on! Multiple current! Get on! Sweet! Ready?
Is that your sword style?
Don't get careless!
I think we're gonna get burned fighting this one.
It'll turn into a ball of fire and chop.
Think with a swing! May your knowledge go on your
It's over! Blue hail and handle!
I'm not done yet!
You were quite strong.
Worried for a moment.
It's a boarhead, a vindictive hellion covered in flames. So it's row 4, pretty much.
I will smite evil! Not yet!
Right on!
Ready?
Everyone!
Well done! Ready?
Shining
Blaze bang! Sea dreams! Soul drain!
Fang blade! Glimmer drop!
Be gone! Looks like we win.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Yeah!
This wolf can breathe fire. Be careful of its side attacks.
So we can't just step around them.
It's over! It's time! I won't right! It will hit you! Focus! Not yet! Multiple current!
Pretty good, right?
I won't lose! It's time! Howling blade! Full tempest! May your knowledge be from you! I'm seeing it! We're making giant!
one moment.
Get on! Get him! Prepare yourself! I won't hold back! No! Crystal Rod! Who's next? That's the way! Strike! Jump in the water! Slice through air! We'll be gone! Let's get him! Right! Everyone! Let's get it up! Ready? I was clearly the star. Dancing flames! Crown pillars of fire!
Unknown type of Hellion. Sleeping
Come on, everyone! No blaze of ice! Strike! Not yet! It's time! Howling blade! Full tempest! Ready? Strike! How's this? Get on! Try this on! Let's spread out!
Yeah, I got ya.
Ready? Right! Mind blade! Yeah! Get on! No escape! The water! Aqua serpent! May your knowledge teach from you! Mind blade! Be gone!
Not done yet. Rising Phoenix! Princess Flame!
Concentrate your attack!
Face my enemy!
Lead the fight! Water! Water fire! Remember presence! Come forth! Come forth! Beat the water! Appear, flames! Aqua serpent! Blink around the board! You know nothing! Burning charge! I'll strike you down! Burn! Burning charge! Take it away! This isn't over! You want it here! Blow you away! Look on rolling! Fear my way! Strike! Dragon wings! You feel it? Here we go! Club burst! Final protection! Electric wind! Raindrop! May your knowledge be Shadowfang! Come forth! Shadowfang! Not yet! Shadow Shot! Come forth!
Shiny, go get him!
Aqua Serpent! Multiple currents! This is over! I can't lose! It's time! Multiple currents! This is it! I won't lose! Won't lose! I can't lose! You won't end here! Purity, come forth! We'll be gone! Won't lose! I won't lose! I'll give my all! Go! Lunar Stream! We'll be gone! I'll give my all! Won't lose! Electric Christmas!
Shining Sky! Sleeping Dragon!
I'll give my all! Won't lose! Not here! I can't lose! I won't hold back! No! Crystal Ride! You won't end here! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! I won't die! Give my all! I'll give my all! Go! It's time! You won't end here! Red Freaking Blue Hailing Tandem! Return to war! It's time! It won't end here! You know it! May your knowledge speak from you! Ready, get out! You're on! Ready? Try this on! Virtual Shot! Get on! Get on! Almost Mighty! Fight the air! Quick Circle!
Glimmer Dragon!
Ready? Fight the air!
Glimmer Dragon! Storm of Flame surrounds me!
Yeah! Ready? Solid Rock! It won't end here! This isn't over! Almost Mighty! I'll kill my all! Ready?
We're survivors, no matter the odds. Indeed.
Saray, I'm ready.
Go!
Focus! Crimson Edge! Open the way! Don't get rid of Ready? Shadow Shock! Sonic Fury! Return! Don't get rid of
Strengthen and flame! Shadow and flash! A worthy opponent will win!
Ice Breeze next!
Let's go!
Ice! It won't end here! This isn't over! I'll give my all! It's time! Return to form!
Weak.
Shadow shot!
Go on!
Too close!
Force me to deal with that.
I got you! Yeah! Quick circle!
Weak.
Sweet!
Hey, hey.
I can't lose! Blade bang!
You won't win this time.
Be gone!
Oh, no,
Be gone!
Time to rock out. Right words to make
Ready?
it vulnerable.
Shatterfang!
Here goes!
Crimson Flames! I won't lose! Earthborn! Be gone! Come to my side! Rockwear! Be gone! Nice job, Mikleo!
It's here.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Try this out! Sonic Flurry! You want it here! You want it here! Nope! Now! Be gone! No escape! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Alright!
We can drag it!
Yeah! Try this out! No escape! Sonic Thrust! Hang on, everyone!
Alright, are you ready?
This isn't over!
We can
You should be on your guard.
Enemy spotted!
Be gone!
Deliver!
Strike! Who's next? Yeah! Tiger Blade! No escape! Hang on, everyone! Mayor Nolan, seize on you! I will smite evil! No escape! That's the way! Ready? No escape! Not yet! Snaps.
crest.
So this is the Shrine of Musif, one of the 5 lords.
He was the first seraph to call forth flame. It is said that he appears only at the beginning and the end of the world.
Meaning we don't want to meet him.
So, now what do we do?
That stone slab sure looks fishy. Don't know what it is, but maybe we can take a stab at it.
Take a slab at it.
Ancient lettering.
It's not encrypted or anything. I can read it. To those of good will who would stand against evil.
Place thine hands upon the monuments in the cardinal directions, and my, Musif's purifying flames shall be bequeathed unto thee.
Whoa, dang, you're all smart and stuff.
I like ruins.
So, what does it mean?
Well, basically, if we put our hands over the 4 monuments, we'll get the power of Musif, I guess.
Well, shoot, that sounds easy enough.
Oh no!
There!
Must be his domain.
Dang, pull together.
It's over!
I take back what I said. This is crazy as hell.
Touch the monument, and we can break the domain!
Rose, get back!
Rose! Rose, get back! Focus on defense! Rose!
We're back.
Guys!
Yes! We broke through the domain!
And my burns healed too.
Now, we're finally evenly matched! Breakthrough! Come forth! Strike! Come to my side! Rock Samurai! Eat this! Echo Shock! Rock Runner! Be gone! Dry action!
Here goes! Come forth! Not this time! Not this time! Here goes! You feel it? Soul! Dark Star! Aqua Serpent! Here goes! Blaze of Ice!
It can't be purified?
I would think not. Despite appearances, this one isn't a Hellion.
Well spotted. This form you see is but a facade.
May we presume you are one of the Protector Seraphim who serves the Lord Musif?
Quite so. I am Exio, the Protector Seraph of Fire.
Were you acting as a Hellion just to test us?
I needed to verify you were worthy of receiving the blessing. Be not aggrieved.
And the result?
You passed the trial of strength. Accordingly, I shall grant you the power of Musif, deity of fire amongst the 5 lords. Lift up your sword.
Thank you, Exio.
These flames shall carve the binding brand.
Binding brand?
It is very simple. Choose either yourself or your fire seraph, and with these flames, char their face.
Huh?
Don't fret, you're not going to die.
That is not the problem.
You sought to undertake this trial. Are you not prepared for the consequences? Answer me, Shepherd. To whom shall you direct those flames? What shall they scorch?
Saray, no!
Lila!
Please, you mustn't attempt to carry the burden entirely alone. In its enormity, it will surely wound you. And then, once more. And I cannot allow the same mistake to happen.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't myself. Fethmis Mioma!
Release my spirit! I shall burn all of the malevolence away!
Incredible.
Whoa! What was that power?
The spiritual power of fire left by Musif. The power needed to break the Hellion's domain, and to stand against the Lord of Calamity. An excellent answer, Shepherd.
A Hellion. Wasn't it purified?
Not a Hellion. This is my true form.
Oh? Well, I guess that's all right then.
Nothing gets past you. Just what I'd expect from one who passed both trials.
Ah, so it was a test of strength and spirit.
Let us exchange introductions once again, Shepherd Soray. I am the Seraph Exio.
So this was all intentional? Pretty devious of you.
Unavoidably so, yes. It is the Shepherd's fate to oppose the deviousness of humans. If the theatrics were perhaps a little much, well, I was after all once human myself.
Really?
My, you really don't know anything, do you? Long have I been a seraph, but I was not born as one.
There are two types of seraphim. Those who were born into it, and humans who became seraphim at some point.
Is that right?
That's news to me.
So, were the turtles seraphim just turtles before?
You're Lila, correct? You obtained
That's
the flames
case,
of purification
that
through
would
the
mean that Norman
oath, I
seraphim
see.
came from just Norman.
Hold on a sec.
It
What
must
even
have
is a
taken
Norman?
great determination. What was it you
They look
lost
sort
to
of like
obtain
bears,
the power?
but they also have mousy kind of bits too.
Nothing.
Then
Just by
why not
being
just
here,
call them mouse
Saray gives me
bears?
back far more than I ever lost.
That would just be too easy.
What now?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying you're like an apple gel. You both restore health and taste great.
Huh?
For a shepherd, you're more amusing than I had expected.
What's that supposed to mean? People keep saying things like that.
I'm sure it's a good thing. Come on, let's go.
3 trials yet remain. Keep your wits about you, and be ever steadfast.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Shall we go?
Multiple currents! Let's get him! No escape! One man! Hear the storm! It won't end here! Won't lose! Nope!
You know nothing! Who's next? Flames of passion! Pyrogenic ring! Go get him! Shield me!
Sweet dreams! No escape! My man! Get on!
Glory! Banquet of Flame! Jericho is first! A worthy opponent!
Get on! No escape! It's time! Howling Blade! Full tempest!
Shepard!
We managed to overcome the trial. Now we have a chance against the malevolence of the Cardinal.
The Fortin I remember was sincere and devout, with a sense of responsibility second to none. How could she do something like this? No, perhaps I don't have the right to say such things.
Malevolence in the hearts of mankind sure is complicated.
Yeah. I do hope we find a way to bring salvation to them. Someday.
Agreed.
If anyone can do it, you can.
Shall we go?
Be gone! Ready? Go! Be gone! No escape! May your knowledge cease from you! I'm counting on you all! Yeah! Later! Hear the storm!
Well done,
Saray,
May your knowledge...
An aged trait. Like it sounds, it's quite old.
I'm getting old just listening to your explanation. Ready? Prepare yourself! Chain luminescence! Don't let here! I can...
Surely this is fate.
Let's get them before they fly away.
That goose flew the chicken coop.
That doesn't quite make sense. When it's go time, we go...
Is that so? Well,
Don't those giant strength, huh? Edna?
Ouch! After using giant strength, my body gets all...
Oh.
As you can see, I have a slender build. So by nature, I can't really hold anything heavier than... I'm the most ladylike lady that...
Well, whatever. But it does make sense that you...
Just don't tell Saray about it. I don't want him to get all worried.
Yeah, that's probably...
And just so we're clear, it doesn't mean that it's okay to touch me whenever I...
Yeah, I know.
Saray, I'm counting on you.
Be gone! Come on, everyone! Shadow shot! Yeah! Sweet dreams! I better get it together!
Rising Phoenix! Raging Tide!
Ready?
Well done, everyone.
We cannot avoid...
That is a mutant hellion called Millionfeed.
Even calling it a centipede would be a bit much.
Yeah, a million is way too much.
More than 2 legs is too much.
That's just your bias.
Are millionpedes like rich centipedes?
I don't even...
It's time! May your knowledge free from you! Burn! Burn! Burn away! Burn! Burn! Come forth! Vermilion Classics, burn away! Vermilion Classics, primordial light! Aqua Serpent! Dancing flames! Breakthrough! Vermilion Classics! Burn!
Breakdown! Blinding Vortex!
Breakthrough!
begin the purification. Heh! You can't be finished yet! Do it now then! Bye! Here goes! This is my path! Heh! This is my path! Flames of fury! Bird is the word! Heh! This is my path! Now then! Bird is the word! Heh! Come here then! Flames of fury! Bird is the word! Flame! Flames of fury! May your soul! Here I go! Banquet of flame! Inferno in fire! Flame! This is my underestimate the malevolence. I think this place should be quelled for now.
Are you okay, Lila?
Yes, I'm fine.
Better than us, probably. Your sparks were flying everywhere, and my dress near.
I'm sorry. I should have warned you. When you're around a fire, Sarah.
I set her up for that one.
Oh, like Inferno Danger.
You noticed.
In more ways than one.
Wasn't worried for a moment. Get him!
Ready? No escape! Concentrate your attack!
That was radiant, Edna.
Suppose I could learn.
Let's get this over with.
Get him! Get him! Ready?
Do not.
Let's get this over with.
Ready? No escape! How's this? Ready?
Ready for this?
It's over!
I
won't lose! It's time! Concentrate your attack!
Very well.
Won't lose! Here! It won't end here! Nope! She's on! Strike! Well done! Is it over? Go! Nope! Return to point! Cut through! Crimson Flame! May it burn your soul! There! Hang on, everyone! Burn! Not yet! Burn! What a formidable...
Here they are.
Don't get careless! Focus your efforts! Let's get him! Won't lose!
End of the line.
Here! This isn't over! This isn't over!
You know, you're pretty much...
Looks like this Margaret or whatever might know something.
But wasn't she bullied, though?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Saray, why don't we take a rest at the inn?
Good idea. That's Margaret's home, besides. Not a lot of clues to her whereabouts.
We know something bad. Maybe Syndra and Margaret had already known each other.
So you think Margaret had such strong resonance that she could talk to...
Yeah. It's...
Something happened.
Yeah. All the more reason we need to find and talk.
A little girl came...
Scream? Right outside!
It's a Ruguru, a hellion that goes berserk when the moon is out.
Could it be behind the murder streak? Huh? It's kind of weak.
Oh! A wolf!
She has resonance too? Dang.
We're going after it. Come on, hurry!
There's two of them? And...
It's eating its own kind?
Stand strong!
Lila, is this a Rougarou as well?
No, this is a Hellion breed wolf. It's a beast turned Hellion. It's agile, but open for attack after it moves.
Ready? Ready?
Solid block! I'll give my all! You won't end!
Vermilion?
Who's rough around? Blue fire! Drag me down!
Get lost!
Maelstrom! Blue fire! I can't lose! It won't end here!
What? What is going on?
Margaret?
You can tell it's really me, even though my mom said I'm a monster.
Of course. I know you're not a monster.
No, but I became one because me and Wiggs got so angry. Wiggs became a super scary monster all of a sudden, and then killed the people in the city. I got really scared, and so I went to go see my...
Don't worry. Your mama's gonna come...
Really?
Syndra, I sensed the presence of Hellions, and also a bit of nostalgia.
I can hear Syndra's voice. Wiggs, let's go to the bells.
Margaret. I could have stopped this if I hadn't run away.
Syndra.
All Margaret said was that there isn't a seraph enshrined in the sanctuary.
I see. And so that must have been what led to the bullying.
Yes. In the midst of the intensifying clash between countries, the Church has been disciplining their believers more strictly. It's gotten to a point where they've started to act hostile towards anyone else with conflicting values and beliefs, even if it is just some child's nonsense.
So that's the reason why you left, out of utter disgust with humans.
Shepherd Saray, please, could you give me...
I'd like to, but that city is still...
But she's willing to do it, right?
Yes. I won't have people speak of...
I've always thought that having resonance was a good thing, but I...
Once you can see with it, your world is never the same again.
In the end, it is what you make.
Everyone's got their own values.
Humans and Seraphim effectively live in different worlds. No,
it's the same.
What's important is having the capacity...
Right. We're separate beings. Besides, resonance has nothing... Those bullies are at fault.
Shepard, there you are. The Church has asked the Emperor to have the Platinum Knights subdued and disbanded. They have been accused of instating a false shepherd and plotting a rebellion.
That was quick. Do you think they already got word of events in Gadadin?
This is because I got involved.
You're no fake. They're just making up excuses to do what they want.
Go see the captain in the Knight's Tower if you want to know more.
Cardinal Fortin, we can't underestimate her for a second.
Well, I'm ready on my end. Bring it on, Church Lady.
Sorey, thank goodness you're safe.
Is it true the Cardinal has ordered the suppression of the Knights?
It is. I suspect this letter we received was the last straw.
I, Boris Strelka, have witnessed Cardinal Fortin engaging in an unspeakable ritual. Using vile magic in the Holy Shrine, the Cardinal is unleashing incessant rains upon Pendrago.
The Cardinal is the one making it rain?
You can't be serious!
Considering the power of her domain, it isn't all that far-fetched.
There are seraphim out there who've moved the continent.
Moved the whole continent?
Sorey, let's continue reading.
Cardinal Fortin is the evil behind the ongoing curse of the Empire and its people. Regrettably, I have already fallen prey to the curse of the Cardinal. I entrust the rest to my brother Sergei and my comrades.
If it's come to this, then we have no choice but to fight against the Cardinal. Sorey, where's the Pope?
There's something I need to tell everyone about that, but you might not like it.
I see. So he's not coming back.
I'm sorry for deciding without you.
The Pope isn't coming back? But now what? He was our shield.
We've been betrayed!
It is we, the Knights, who shield the Empire and its people! It is we who shoved our duties onto the Pope! It is we who are to blame for the consequences! Some things we must do ourselves, rather than depend on others. I swear on my lion's sword!
On my lion's sword!
Wait! No ordinary humans can hope to take on the Cardinal.
You've done more than enough. I do not wish for you to bear the same painful burden that the Pope had to.
You know, Sorey, even if it is for the people, this is still a political battle.
So what if it is?
Well then, how about this? We'll investigate the Cardinal's possible involvement regarding the rain from our end. In the meantime, Sergei and the others can try to convince the Emperor to believe the Knights.
So, ultimately Sorey means to fight the Cardinal after all?
Our goal is just to clear up this mystery. Don't you want to know?
Yes, I do. I'd like to find out if there truly is something causing the rain.
I must apologize. It seems all I can do is put you in danger.
I'm more worried about you. If the Emperor sides with the Cardinal or takes a hands-off approach, either way, you guys are screwed.
If we can convince the Emperor, we should be able to capture the Cardinal.
We'll get him to see the truth, for the people and our comrades.
Boris was Sergei's brother, wasn't he?
He was investigating the Cardinal, and he put his life on the line for it.
Sergei seemed pretty calm about the whole thing.
Do we really have to risk our necks out there for something like this?
I think we do. I don't know about you, though. No guards? This has got to be a trap.
Things are gonna get crazy from here on out.
You said it.
Now! You got it! Yes!
But even so...
This is some malevolence. Do you think that it could be Mount Hellas who's possessing the Cardinal?
What did the cat in the bird mask say? Me, owl!
Felt like the domain had been restored for a second.
Are terrible jokes also part of your oath?
I was really proud of that one.
I'm thinking it's not Mount Hellas. Why?
Are you seriously
Exio was a servant of Musif, one of the 5 lords like Mount Hellas.
I don't.
This domain is rather strong, but not leaps and bounds different from Exio's.
I knew it.
When did you start making logical arguments?
Looks like there's something nearby.
There's something back there.
The shepherd is granted 4
That's just what the village chief would—
More or less. He's actually pretty—
What? All correct. When you—
There—
That the—
And kind— That man. He was a former shepherd, wasn't he?
Yes.
I see. He seemed like a pretty laid-back fellow.
Unlike certain other shepherds.
Shut up.
Well, there's one more thing we learned.
Yeah. Let's go on to the next one.
Huh? Wait, you're not gonna ask her for more details? Wouldn't it be crazy useful to get info on your predecessor?
There's a reason why Lila never mentioned it, don't you think?
We know that much at least.
Saray, Mikleo.
But that reason just might be the key to all our problems. You better hope you don't regret it later.
They may be kids, but they're not as immature as you'd think.